Yo, okay. Damn, hold up, sorry. Okay.
Oh.
All right. What up, everybody? Welcome to the Damn Dude Podcast. Today, we've got a very, very, very special guest in the house. We've got Mr. Savvy, Space Ghost,
Yo.
JP, Savvy P.
Yo, what up, what up?
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Got many names? You got many names? What's up, everybody?
Welcome. So, I want to say, just to remind everybody, every guest that's on this show is very, very specifically handpicked. Nobody on the show is just like walking on just because they're cool. I mean, John Pitt, this guy's pretty fucking cool, obviously. And even he doesn't get just a walk on. Like, it's like, yo, you're on here because for a very specific reason. John Perry, I'm going to speak to the listeners real quick about this. My man, Savvy, this fool is one of these people who is so passionate about everything he does. Like, passion is just boils and steams out of this guy nonstop. So much so, like, it just creates and feels this crazy creative, like, fucking genius and cyclone of, like, absolute madness, coolness, creativeness, and love and kindness. And, yo, I'll still fuck you up all at the same time. And, like, yo, if there's anything I can say about fucking John Savvy, is that this was fucking down, and he's down to do what he loves. And that is really the biggest underlying reason why I want you on here, is because he's an example of what it's like to do what you love, what it's like to work for what you love, and what it's like to do what it takes to fucking do what you love. My man has his own fucking clothing line. He's got art. He's got music. There's not much that he doesn't have his hands in to like some extent. So, yeah, so let's welcome my man Savvy. Like, thank you, bro. Thank you so much for being here. Woo!
Yo, thank you. I appreciate that, dude. Thank
yeah,
you. That
bro.
means a lot, yo.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, first of all, like, where can people find you on social media?
My business account for my music or for my clothes is lmnt.94. That's lmnt.94. That's for the clothes. And then for my usual one, you don't really need that, but it's SavvySpaceGhost. Yeah, Savvy Space Ghost.
Yeah, that Savvy Space Ghost. No, that's fucking sick, bro. So make sure you guys go look him up. He's got some really dope stuff on there, like a lot. And so a lot of the stuff you do, I talked about this before, is like one of a kind. Like, yeah. There's not, like, once it's been made, like, you can't get it again. Is that right?
Yeah, a lot of things I make is custom made, is one of a kind. I like people to feel like individual, you know, and have that sense that, like, you can't even make the person make this again.
Oh.
Damn, dude.
That's hard. Damn, dude. Like, that's fucking sick. Yeah. All right. No, that's tight. So I think something that's dope too is like, it's real streetwear. And what I mean by that is, like, if you're a teenager, you can hustle and you can afford one of these pieces. Like, it's like, yo, it's one of those dream things that's like obtainable. And then all of a sudden, because it's not coming back, what you got is now like priceless. And yo, it's like, what I feel like you're doing is like really getting kids and people to like in the game. It's like, yo, here's an opportunity for you to like be cool without even like having, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't got to do much. I took care of half of it for you. Like, just step out in this. And I think that's so cool because they're like, not only that, it's like influencing people to be like, yo, like, if you have this creative, if you see things, if you hear shit that other people don't see in here, is fucking put that shit somewhere. Like, put that down, bro, because look what we get. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like.
No, and you're absolutely right. I'm glad you caught that aspect of everything I'm trying to do, because a lot of people don't try and see it for what I'm trying to create it for. They just kind of see like, oh yeah, no, I like that article of clothing for sure, you know? And it's like, yeah, nah, it's dope, right? Yeah, cool. But it's like everything I'm doing, oh, you want to really see the whole idea? You want to really see the dream? Oh, you want to see what I'm really trying to give people? It's a lot more of a sense of being able to like, hey, yo, I'm a nigga from the streets, bro. I ain't got that cash unless I'm robbing you, so I'm really not trying to do that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go get what I can.
Yeah.
And that's where it started from. It started from like really being on the streets, and like, I do want to compare, but all I really can do is get this white tee, some Dickies, and some Chucks. What's up?
Damn.
And then people really want to be tripping on me like, oh, why you dressing bummy? Like, What you mean, nigga? That's literally all I can get. Oh, what's up? You want me to go hit the gym? Oh, you want me to go try and get more money? Let me go get that money, and then I hit a lick on you, and then it's bad.
Yeah.
You nigga, did you not hear these Oh, sorry for cussing and saying these.
Go say whatever the fuck you want. It's whatever the fuck. It's open.
I just didn't know
it's raw.
But,
the whole point of this is authenticity. That's the whole fucking point of this. That's also why you're here, is because you're one of the most authentic motherfuckers there is. So fucking spit it how it is, bro.
But it's like it was really like that, and I really had all these people like, bro, man, let me tell you the real living circumstances, and then I like how I left the house. You know what I'm saying? And then you're still talking about how I left the house. Oh, let me go try and do something about that. Oh, now you're in jeopardy. Now it's an issue though. All right, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. No, I feel that. So I guess real quick, just to kind of like paint this picture for people, like tell us a little bit about your upbringing, like what, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and then I got something really dope to say about the first time I ever met this guy, and I'll tell that after he explains his part first.
Let's go for that. All right, for sure. All right, well, if it's really like that, I'll let people really know, like, what's up. Like, when I was like an infant, like I was all over the place from North County all the way to Texas. My real dad fucking involved with drugs, wasn't in my life, and then before the age of 1, like a lot of shooting around before I was 1 because of him, and and then fucking just like a whole bunch of fucking like violence in the house and shit. So like when people thought I was trying to like being violent outside of the house, it wasn't like it's all I knew. It was like, yo, I love you, hit. Oh, I hate you, hit. Oh, I just made some money, hit. Damn. Oh, you did good, hit. Oh, you did that, hit. It wasn't. There was no differentiating. So like that was my upbringing from my mom, my dad, my little brother. Like, and like it was like that. So that's how growing up was. And like I fell into gangs when I was in fucking 6th grade. Literally had the homie fucking walking up like, and he was just passing by me. He's like, yeah, nigga, this Crip. And I was like, what's Crip? He was like, this is a gang member that we fight for the color blue. And I was like, but gang member? What's a gang member? He's like, it's a group of people that all wear a certain color and they fight other people that wear another color. I said, I love fighting. I love the color blue. This is made for me. I'm a Crip. Like, what's up? Like, can I hang out with you?
Damn.
And it started off from that, and I was just like with it. And like my dad, my stepdad who brought me up, street Marine for sure. So he was always like, I see you getting into it. Nigga, don't be scared, nigga. Don't stick your fucking toes in there, nigga. Jump all the way in. And I was like, jump all the way in, all right. If you can do it, don't nigga, jump all the way in. All right, just went like that.
Yeah.
And
damn.
Hands down, like when I was fucking 13, 14, I was getting tried as an adult for fucking residential robberies and shit. And a lot of people didn't even know that. Like my entire youth, I was in probation because like I was fighting like an adult case and shit.
Damn. I didn't even know that. I remember you were in trouble, but I didn't know exactly why. Like,
no, I never told people. I never. That's why I never, like, people always see me, but people never knew what was going on. People just knew that I was in trouble all the time.
Wow, bro. I can't even imagine just like carrying that around by myself, bro. Like, that's wild, dude. Wow, man. Fuck, bro. Like, that's crazy. I hear so much just inside of what you said. It's just like, fuck, man. Like, there's so many things you just said that I'm like, wow, dude. Like, so cool. That's fucking very insightful and powerful, the way that you just described everything, because it's like you come at it from a very objective point where it's like, I'm not the victim. I'm not like, yo, fuck you, mom, fuck you, dad, fuck you. You're like, yo, this is what happened, and like, I fucking got mad love still, and it is what it is. But I think the beautiful thing about, yo, jump all the way the fuck in, is that's powerful. It's a little misguided, I feel like, to be, you know, maybe not because that's what you needed.
No, hella misguided.
Okay, yeah, that's true, because he could have shifted that somewhere else, but like at the same time, that's just what the fuck happened. And like, I think ultimately you, for one, thank God you survived through that. Two, like, that's, you know, for you to be here is crazy, bro. Crazy. The shit that this fool's been through it's not like, it's crazy because to us, it's kind of like normal, but since traveling and a lot of shit, I'm like, yo, this shit's not normal. This is very like, yo, we grew up in some fucked up, tough shit. But what I see happen is like all that frustration and all that anger and all that like fuck it, I just got to jump in. has equaled you being able to create dope ass beautiful art that's deep. Because like what you're doing with your art, this guy, like, this is an example right here. It's one of his pieces. Like, this guy's art, a lot of it fucking glows in the dark. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's hard. Like, that's hard. Like, dude, I mean, come on now. So it's like, not only that, do you have like something that's so like, the last time I felt anything that gave me the feel of your art is when LRG was like new.
Oh, dude, that was hot.
Bro, that's what I feel with your clothes. I could afford an LRG shirt. I had to work a little harder, but it was within my reach. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could afford yours. I'll work a little harder and it's within my reach. I can get that. And I think that, that just gives me so much chills. Like, I'm thinking back to like my early gang shit when I started learning that. Like, for those who don't know, we grew up in Mira Mesa.
I know Mira Mesa.
Shout out Ben Baller. I know Mira Mesa. Hell yeah, the Mecca town. So the thing is like, for me, I started looking up to gangsters, and like, I might be getting a little sidetracked, like pull me back if I go off or whatever. I'm looking at it like, for me, when I was a little kid, my sister, my grandma, my great aunt all died in the same month when I was in first grade. That caused me to just, go inward and like not talk to people and just go into observation mode. I would walk around and like see kids playing kickball, and I would look at them and be like, yo, like, you don't even realize that you're having fun right now, because like, you're just, you know what I'm saying? You're just there, like, you're just existing. I'm like, you could be dead right now. Like, and you're just fucking wasting your time complaining about fucking, I don't like the pineapple on my tray. Like, man, shut the fuck. Like, you could be dead, bro. Like, you don't even know. Life is real. So like, that's what I was walking around thinking. And because of that, the first people that I started looking up to and relating to was like the older gangsters, because they were the only other people who had the same look on their face as me. And like, this is first gen. Like, first gen A's were walking around at my school at this time. My cousin, like, I don't want to burn too many people out, but like, this is first gen. I was in third, fourth grade as first gen came together at my school. Bro, shit was wild. Yeah, no, I saw my first fucking, the homie had a gun in fifth grade. I was in third grade. This fool had a gun in front of the office. He was going to shoot somebody because some dude was fucking with his girlfriend. And I was in third grade, and I'm like, yo, like, but I was relating to that. I'm like, yo, they understand death, life. And that was what, like, secretly what I, like, attached me to that. And I was like, oh, yo, like, this makes me go, like, hell yeah, like, I can go hard for this. You know, I feel this. And I'm trying to come back to what the point of why I even went off on this tangent. I don't know, I guess just kind of, like, taking all those lessons and all that hardness and directing it. Oh, I know. I have to touch on this real quick. So within that, the gang clothes were because we couldn't afford anything. I had baggy pants because I was literally wearing my dad's pants. Bro, I had this pair of striped fucking dress pants. I would wrap them around me one way, wrap them around the other way, and I would tie a fucking string around the whole thing. And I would go to school, and I was one of the first people at my school to be sagging and to be wearing baggy pants. But it wasn't because it was fucking cool. It was because that's what the fuck I had. Mm-hmm. And so did the other fucking homies. And it was like, yo, we're all wearing our grandpa's shit. Like, I had this fucking collar. My grandpa fucking had this disco shirt from China. It was a polo shirt where the fucking the collar stuck out to your shoulders. Everybody had some wacky ass shit from Vietnam. We had all this weird shit on. And it was like, yo, like, somebody had a pair of Pumas, and we was like, yo. And then they put fat laces, and that's when that came out. Green Pumas with fat laces in fucking 95. Yo, don't fuck with that guy. but so what leads me to next is fashion. And I'm like, yo, like, gang culture created such a deep fucking fashion that's still in effect and fully alive today. And I remember the jeans, Lee Pipes. For those that, I don't even know if you know what those are. Lee Pipes were the craziest, most gangster, dopest fucking jeans you could ever fucking have, bro. You had to steal them from Mervin's. Sorry, you had to steal it from Mervin's. You had to steal it from. You said it right. You said it right. That's all that went on. That's all we could afford, because that's all we could steal. You feel me? You can get them from Mervin's. That's where they were acquired. Yes, they were at Mervin's. But most of us couldn't afford them, and only a handful of lucky kids could get them. And I never fucking had them. I was so sad. They were the first baggy pant that was sold, as a baggy pant, to be like sagged and baggy and like. we were like, yo, they make pants that look like our shit that was already.
Yeah.
So what that leads me to is okay, I'm surprised I didn't lose my whole point. So leading back to this whole thing, why I'm off on that tangent is because with your gear and shit is like exactly fucking.
It's the
like,
embodiment
that's
of
it.
It's
like it gives me that whole fucking whoa like feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that. I think that's fucking sick as fuck.
Yeah.
All right, and we're back. We had a unexpected break.
Yes, indeed.
Some technical difficulties here, but you know what? It's all part of it. It's fucking life, and maybe it was just time to change the subject. So I don't know.
That's usually how that goes.
So I guess so. Moving forwards, like the big importance I think of us going over this gang shit and kind of how we came up is to paint the picture of. Or to put like really like a spotlight on what we're doing now and to show you that like this different shit is possible and we don't it's like it's possible to grow beyond like some bad judgment. It's possible to grow beyond some bad shit, you know, like and I look at it, it's like there was a point where I got accused of murder in my life and it was like it's embarrassing and it's not easy to say. I mean, I guess it kind of is now, but like I'm not proud of it, but that's what happened. And with those lessons, that type of shit, like, I'm like, yo, I can use that to fuel me to when I have to stand in front of somebody to do like a business deal or to do this podcast or to do anything. It's like, hold on, like I've faced some crazier shit. Like to approach this, like it can be nerve wracking to be on camera, to record your voice, to do these things. And it's like to be able to like, I'll sit there and be like, hold on. I've been able to walk up and punch somebody in the face because I needed to, like, that's hard to do too, you know? And it's like, but I feel like for the average person, it's probably harder to punch somebody in the face than to just talk about some stuff, probably. Like, I'd imagine. But I think the point is to use that as motivation. And it's like, I can see you've used that in your art and fueled it. So like, how much like what goes into your art? Like, how do you view fucking like?
The only reason why I sit down and draw is because I don't want to do something bad.
Damn. Wow. That's really fucking deep, bro. Damn. So like, wow, that means there's so much going into your art, dude. Like what you're doing, there's so much going into it because that's just not the act of not doing something. That's the act of what you are doing versus what you aren't doing is crazy outweighed. Like that's called responsible, bro. Like that's being responsible. Like I have to do shit too, so I won't go do bad shit also. And at the same time, it's like it's a practice to keep learning and like, because if we weren't doing this right now, I might be watching TV, I might be scrolling through Facebook. Like that's kind of a bad thing when you compare it to creating something cool that people can like benefit from. So you staying in and doing your art and doing that equals these beautiful creations that have your entire life literally into it. Like your life is at stake almost by that being your context.
Being the decision, if I'm decided not to do it, then who knows if I would be alive tomorrow because of the crazy things that I enjoy doing when I get mad. So, and it's not towards anybody, but it's towards myself. Like, oh, you don't know how to appreciate yourself in your own life? Let's go put that on the line. Let's go really see what's up. And then go look at the faces of everybody around you and see if you really feel the same that you did earlier.
Wow.
Go put it on the line, let everybody know. Talk to them. Tell them what you did. You didn't hurt anybody. No, you went and did this to yourself, and you went and did this crazy thing, and you almost died. And go tell your mom.
Yeah.
Go tell your little sister.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't even tell those people, right? All right. But that's a reflection of how I was feeling. Oh, you better just sit your ass inside, boy.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Damn. No, that's deep, man. That's really insightful, dude. Like that's really insightful. And I'm proud of you for even being able to have that vision and that level of responsibility for yourself and your own life. Like that's some powerful shit. And I think that it's like, it's so respectable of you to that, like, you can do that. Like, and I forgot I was gonna tell the story about how I first met you.
Oh shit, yeah, go.
So
fuck.
this, bro. So this is crazy. So for us to be sitting here like this is actually
nuts.
It's
nuts.
Like, bro, think about that time period. Like, I'm gonna tell this. I won't forget. What if you told me this was gonna happen? And what if I told you this was gonna happen?
And in the
at that point,
bro, hell, fuck, what, dude?
Like,
I was that nigga. Everybody thought I was gonna be dead, bro. Everybody thought, yep,
bro.
He's gonna
at that point, I was still with the shit too. Like, I mean, I'm still with the shit, but like that,
like that, like up in it, like not just. We were front. That was front lining. That wasn't just being active. That wasn't just being in the streets. That wasn't just being out every day. That wasn't just fucking parking lot pimping. That's just not doing it every night. That was a 24/7 waiting, and fucking wishing a nigga would 24/7.
Yeah.
I wish you would step out the fucking house and slip and not look my motherfucking direction. I came up on your ass. I wish you would, nigga, look at me wrong. Every 24 fucking hours, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro. 100%.
People don't even get it, that the relation of nigga that's really committed to the lifestyle that he's doing, no matter what the lifestyle is. And I feel like that makes the difference between someone that is noticeably like doing something or someone that's there. It's like, doesn't matter what
big difference.
Yo, you go ahead, be a hobo 24/7, nigga. If you ain't doing it fucking for real, niggas ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, that's that hobo. No, niggas gonna be like, that's that hobo. Like, his name's Bob in Mira Mesa. You feel me?
Yeah.
Niggas know that.
Yeah. Nah, absolutely, bro. Like, yeah, that shit was real as fuck. And like, there was something, and it's like, I see. Oh, okay. So I guess I'll tell a story. So the first time I met John, I was like still in my teen years. I think I had like just graduated, and that was right. Yeah, like, I think that was maybe like a couple weeks before I got accused of murder and got my house raided.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No way. I didn't know.
So
that.
like,
damn.
Yeah. So like at that point, I was on some super hard shit still, and like, I had my little respect around town and shit, and it's like people knew who I was to a certain extent, and like, you know what I'm saying? I was good. Let's say that. And like, I was good to a point where it's like certain people would try and like check in with me because they recognized my status or whatever it was, or just would check me just for the fuck of it or whatever. I don't know who he knew me as, but I pulled up to Carl's Jr. and I see the whole fucking set just kicking it out here, and I'm like, at this point, I'm mad dogging everybody. I think I had a big head, and I would be having lokes on with fucking flanneled up everywhere, and like the whole thing, just fucking mad dogging everybody. And I pull up to Carl's Jr. and I see my little brother, and I see this fool, and he starts walking up to me like first almost, and I'm like, the fuck is this fool walking at me crazy, like all fast and tough, and like I can tell he because at that point you were a small dude, like you were just like a little kid. I see him like get his Mighty Mouse on, like, yeah, hell yeah, motherfucker. Like, he starts walking up to him, like, yo, who the fuck is this kid? Like, you just see his afro just kind of come out from the crowd, like walking down, you know, like, yo, like, the fuck is this kid? I'm like, I'm gonna have to go fight this fool. Like, what the fuck? And then he just walks into me, he's like, yeah, what's up, homie? My name's John Perry. I'm trying to get down with the set, da 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 da. Like, what's good? And I was just like, oh fuck, like, all right, I see you, little homie. Like, what's up? You know, and we just kind of like, I just kind of left it at that. I don't know if I said anything else to you. Just kind of like, was like,
he was like, all right. I was like, that's it. I was just like waiting for Auric to like give me, and Auric was just like looking at me like, well, what do you want to say? Yeah, that's how it went.
Yeah. No, it's so funny, bro. I remember I would use that to intimidate people, just not say anything. I'm like, man, people used to use this to make fun of me. I'm gonna just flip it right back. Like, hey, what's up? What up? It's like, yo, now you feel awkward. Like, I might be stupid, but you feel awkward.
Mm-hmm. It evens the playing grounds. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's hella funny, dude.
That was a crazy story, dude. I honestly, I had a different energy about me back then, dude. I was fucking, I mean, yeah, it was different. It was different. It put me into positions, a lot of crazy positions.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
For sure.
Dude, so like we got some really good background, which I think is dope. So like to lay some people up on like the little homies or people who are just fucking have a lot of anger and all, and they recognize it and they're trying to like figure out like, fuck, like I'm just pissed, but I don't know what to do. Like, how did you get started in art? Like, how did you start putting all of that and like what you're explaining is putting your life on the line for it. Like, how did you get to even you know, like smaller than that? Like, how did you even just get started? Like, what were some signs that were like, yo, this is good for me, I should do this instead? Like, what
I used to throw chairs and stuff in class, and I used to hit people a lot in class. And and the way that it started was because I was in all smart classes. I'm dyslexic and I have ADHD, so and I cannot read for shit out loud, and like even in my head it's really hard. And I used to have like, and
yet this guy knows how to rap really good somehow.
I have to memorize that shit first. I have to memorize that shit first and know how it goes and just go off the word like just like nigga. I'm skimming at that point.
Hey, but that just goes to show what the fuck is possible.
No, that's why I like practicing writing lyrics, because it's like putting together a crossword puzzle. You know?
Wow. Whoa. Wait.
Because I'm dyslexic. That's why I like writing lyrics. I like writing lyrics. I don't really like doing a whole rapping thing. I like writing lyrics because it's like
crossword puzzle.
Like it's like a crossword puzzle because it's like I'm already fucking dyslexic. It's already like this, bro.
Damn, dude. Damn, dude. Damn, dude.
What? Wow. Okay. No, I love that.
That's
cool.
why, and I was dyslexic. So when my grandma would be like, "John, okay, go write a this," I was like I was like 3 or 4 because I didn't, or 5, like because I didn't live with my parents when I was a kid. So my grandma raised me, and my grandma would be like, "All right, we're going to the store," and then she'd be like, "Write a list," and I couldn't figure words out. So she'd be like, "Horse manure," I'd draw horse, and then she'd be like, "We need tomato seeds," I'll draw tomato and a seed, and that's how it started. And then I would and then it started going towards every time I knew that I couldn't do anything. Oh fuck, John has to just sit here. Fine. Just drawing and shit on timeout and shit, you know. And then it went to class, and I would always get mad in class and be mad and fucking want to do something.
Wow. So, like, when did you become conscious of that?
Honestly, when I was conscious of it, or here, when I started doing it consciously and going out of my way to not do something bad, was by the time I was like in high school, because I was already on probation. I was like just getting off of home soup, going on to probation.
What's that for people who don't know?
Home soup is like house arrest without the ankle bracelet. It is house arrest without the ankle bracelet. They're saying we trust you enough, and you have to check in a whole bunch of times. They were coming to my house before school, during school, and then they come to my house fucking like before 11 o'clock. Fucking fuck.
Home supervision.
Yeah, fuck home. but so I was always like really in trouble, and fucking so it was going through the process of not being in so much trouble to starting getting closer to fucking getting off probation when I started fucking up, and I would be like, oh dude, you need to stop.
Yeah. So you would notice like art would provide some sort of like
a space for me to just chill while the homies are doing this over there. Sometimes I would be drawing, and then fucking, or like I tried to make myself sit inside. It's just like, all right, I'm gonna just draw.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. I can hella relate to that. I think what like the magic of what's going on is like taking the time to have your own space and like allow your creativity to happen, allow your emotions to go into there. It's like a form of journaling, you know. It's like you're just kind of documenting, and that's kind of like I'm realizing, because like I enjoy drawing, but like it's not what does it for me, you know. And like I'm starting to realize that having conversations like this and like is kind of what does it for me. I'm like, yo, this is ill. Like,
no, honestly, it's crazy that you said that, because it got to the point where like once I started getting out of the streets, and something that helped me really start focusing on leaving the streets, not just gangbanging and you know what I'm saying, but whatever, bro. but what made me start focusing on that is like spirituality and meditating and everything. And I got to this point of like even meditation where I could not gain any more from meditation. I could like not like that, like it wasn't hitting me like that. I literally got to the point where I would be meditating for 4 hours in the dark with my eyes open, and like having the craziest hallucinations when I come back. And like to the point where one of them, I remember like word for word, I was like, I came back and I was like, I'm back. Where did I go? wait, are your eyes still open? And I was like, hold on, before you try closing them, try opening them so you don't eliminate with both answers with one try.
Whoa.
Do you see what I'm saying? This is coming out of a meditation.
Wow.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, and then I tried opening them, nothing happened. And then I tried closing them, and it felt like my eyelids were on the outside of a mountain ridge way on the outskirts of my fucking vision. So I'm start closing my eyes, and as I start closing my eyes, I start seeing flashes and colors fucking coming out of fucking everywhere. And this is like all in like 5 seconds it took to close my eyes because I closed them really slow. So then all these lights, everything starts flashing, and then it feels like my fucking eyelids are going over fucking like Japan, over China, and then fucking over Europe, and then it's going over fucking like the ocean, and then fucking the East Coast, and then it's coming over my back, and then it literally closed like 0.001%, and it showed me that like my vision of what I can see, no matter at the greatest, highest peak of the world, I'm only gonna see this much of the world at one point in view.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So understand that every blink of that eye is just like you are seeing so microscopic like of what's really out there.
Yeah.
Don't take it serious like that.
Wow, that's crazy. How do you feel like how does that apply to your everyday life, or does it?
No, I know, I know that, and I live this life outside of meditation, outside of crazy events, outside of times when I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? I'm able to live that shit. Like I've had some shit like that. That shit was fucking like, how did the fuck did that happen? All right, I'm gonna live this life like, nigga, how the fuck did that happen? All right, for sure, nigga. Like, oh shit, I'm trying to feel this vibe because some shit already done happened. That nigga, how the fuck did that pop off? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me walking out of situations like I can't explain, like fucking being in the back seat and a nigga shooting at me 7 times, body to body, nigga. Like, how do I walk out of that? And then after that, I fucking swore that I was like, this nigga has blanks because I'm still alive. So I chase a nigga down the street. That really happened. This nigga's backing up. I'll shoot you, blood. I'll shoot you, blood. Pow, pow, shooting off. That all really happened. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to live a life like some shit's not finna pop off in a cool way?
Yeah.
I already done lived all of this shit where it's like, nigga, your family, nigga, this, that at your house, nigga. Growing up as a kid, I was saying to myself, I was like 10 years old when I was saying to myself, there's no way that you're gonna be an adult and you're not gonna live the best life because you're a kid and you shouldn't be going through this.
Damn.
I was a little kid fucking saying to myself, like, all right, you have to fucking figure out this secret. If I was God, where would I hide the fucking secret of the fucking planet of the planet? And I'll be like, not at the bottom of the ocean because someone can swim there. Not at the highest mountain because someone can get there. Not fucking in some outside the tree because someone can see there. And I'll be like, inside someone's heart, inside someone's own heart, because that's the only place. Because you can look, and I can look inside your heart. And it would be evil. It would be sick. I could look inside your heart. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't look inside my heart and be here.
Yeah.
And I, as a kid, I was living through enough that made me start thinking about shit like that.
Wow. That's crazy, bro. Damn, dude, that's really deep. That triggers something really cool for me. Like, wow, dude. You just said so much. That's so fucking deep, bro. I love when you talk like this. Like, I love this shit. That's fucking cool. I think, like, I don't know I guess how I'm relating to that. I'm hearing like, last time I went to Peru in the jungle doing ayahuasca, I started questioning like, what's the point? Like, what's at the next realm of life, and what's the point of life? And so it started like, okay, well, like in the next realm, we have access to more love and also more fear. I'm like, the hell? Like, we kind of have less judgments, and then so I guess kind of the answer I got was like the world, like, all the layers of the universe and dimensions and anything is like an onion. And like, let's just say we're one layer of the onion. And like, basically when you unpeel or whatever at the end of the onion or the center of the onion, however you want to look at it, the only two options that we have left are like, sorry, I'm kind of explaining this a little backwards. At the end of all the different universes, like, okay, like we believe, like a lot of people will believe that, oh my gosh, that place is haunted. There's a ghost there. You know, it's like, okay, but if you're willing to believe that, then that ghost has to live somewhere in some realm or some dimension. So if you agree that something's haunted, then you agree upon that, at least to some extent. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, like, okay, what's the next level? What's the next level? What's the next level? And what I got to was at the very, very end of all the universes is unconditional love. Mm. And that's it. And that's the whole point, and the whole meaning is unconditional love. And it's like, well, how do you be an example of unconditional love every day in real life? And in real life, we're either going to come from love or fear. And that's what I kind of am equating, and how I believe life works is that we either like come from love or fear. We can only come from those two places in life. Like if we look at every thing we've ever done, every action, every thought we've had, it's because it's came from a source of love or fear.
Yeah.
Or even non-actions.
No, I can understand the relation, and like that's where that realm of good and evil comes from. You know what I'm saying? It's like all in the scale. It's all in a scale, like just like different degrees, just like temperature and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like because like the more that you, and this is something that I've understood, that the more that you understand something, and the more that you choose to understand and try to put in that effort to understand, the less likely you are to fear or be scared, and the more room there is to actually love it. And a lot of times if people act out of anger, is because they don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Wow. That's so funny that one of my like life mottos I realized, and I was just talking about this the other day, is like if I understand, I can't be mad. And I catch myself saying that all the time. I'm like, whoa, okay, I actually really, really believe that. Like, if there's something I understand, I can't be mad. And I catch myself looking at like the current state of affairs. It's like, okay, you've got Trump, you've got not Bush, what's his name? Biden. And I'm like understanding both sides like very equally. And I'm like, I'm not really mad at them making their hurrah about this. And I'm not really mad at them making their hurrah about this. Like, I just I understand, you know, like I listened to both, and I'm like, okay, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, but I'm not mad that I don't agree with something, you know? And yeah, like I feel like if you understand, why the fuck can you be mad? Just take the time to understand. You don't have to be mad anymore. Boom. Dude.
That's why like what I've heard and what I've read in some of these books is that these higher like energies or whatever and that are in outside of this realm, it's not that they don't care. It's like that they don't care, you know, and they take pity the fact that we have so little room for them to actually even experience these emotions. Like our fucking the span that we can say happiness lives in, that place is so small in relation to people that have reached states that like go outside of needing to use this world for that place. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Such as animals. They don't need nothing. Do you see what I'm saying? In that same sense.
Yeah.
So
damn.
like, yeah.
Wow. Bro, that's such a trip that like, especially when you bring up animals, like we fucking are animals, you know? We just think and assign meanings to things. Like that's really the only difference, is like we make meanings of shit as human beings. That's like the only difference. Like that's why we freak out when people die and shit. Animals are just like, it's funny. I was having this conversation with Nate, my son, and I was like, it's so interesting. Like, what's one certain thing every living being, organism, or cell, or anything that exists has in common?
Everybody's gonna die.
And it's like, well, then why the fuck are we so distraught and so this and so that when people die? And it's like, well, hold on a sec. I think that the universe, God, whatever, Mother Nature, whatever you want to call it, I do not believe that it makes mistakes. Mm-hmm. And it's like, if people die, I don't think anybody dies for a mistake. And that's kind of hard to accept when somebody dies in a really like nasty ass, brutal way or something. Like, fuck, I've had best friends be murdered. Like, I get it, you know, but it's like, fuck, it's like, we can come to peace with it. It's not, we assign meaning to why it happened. Why did it happen? Why did it happen? Why did it happen? It's like, well, stop asking why it happened, because it happened.
Mm-hmm. And start accepting it as something that you just move with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. And I think that ties into fucking why your art is powerful, is because it's a completed thing that you put out, and you can actually, like, rather than sitting there and assigning meaning to your thoughts, you just put it down and did it. You're like, this is what it is. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, why this? Well, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do that. What about they're going to think it sucks? They're going to think it's good. This is, like, who gives a fuck? Shut up. Just do it. Like, yep. And that's tight. Like, when you fucking put your shit down, when you put the pen to paper, she's writing pen to paper right now too. It's funny to say that. That's fucking awesome. I love that. I don't know. I don't even know what you're writing, but that's so cool that you're just writing. Like, that's fucking awesome. Because what's happening is like, it's in this world of creation and we're creating shit. And that's fucking the dopest things. Like, I feel like that's us appreciating life and appreciating our body, appreciating our vessel, appreciating our time and our opportunity on planet is to like create shit and create happiness and create fun for ourselves.
Yeah, dude, that's why I be focused on this shit so I can fucking do what I be wanting to do, because I hate listening to people, bro, and like I be having to fucking work for people, bro, and it's like, nigga, bro, I'll lose this job and beat your ass so fucking quick, dog, and it's like that's why I just be trying to work on my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like, on me, and it's just like, because sometimes I be like, nigga, if this shit don't work, nigga, we back to the. Yep, you feel me? Yeah. But it's like, I don't want to do that way. That's why I push so hard.
Yeah.
But it's like, in reality, that's what not just my reality is like. There's so many people that are out there that are struggling that bad that one day they do. That's why they call it going postal. Did you know that? Because the first person who ever went postal was a postal worker.
Yeah.
And that nigga was just working crazy. And then they fucking just snap and just
fuck this.
Yeah. And that's why it's like, I know the life that I live, bro. And yo, you do you, and I'm gonna go and try and be cool. I'm gonna show my light, dog. You can hate all you want, bro. If you really wanted that funk, hey, we can meet in that back room, just me and you. I ain't tripping. We can catch that all day. I don't want nobody to find out because that's not what I'm about. But if that's what's going to make you happy, I'll give you your happiness. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can really handle those. You know what I'm saying?
The point of life is to be happy.
Hey,
like,
we can really handle that. You know what I'm saying? We can get down. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you, bro.
And it's like, but that's not what I preach. And I'm not going to act like that's something I'm out here to do with anybody. I'm not here to fight anybody.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's like some people, I know that sometimes I would fucking, even as a kid, I would be acting out until that was what it was necessary for me to get whooped.
Yeah. Dude, I feel that, man. Fuck, it's like, I think what's cool now too is like you're taking your powers and what you're able to do in your life and all your circumstances and everything and using it to create unity. Mm-hmm. Because now it's like, if somebody sees me wearing your sweater, like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like, we're not gonna talk to each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's an automatic, like, yo, you know, like, you're like, no, you know him? Like, no, like, let me tell, like, hold up, let's see who really knows what, you know, like, and I think that's cool because it creates unity, and it's like, from where you came from to where you are now, what you're doing is doing the reverse. Like, you're coming with, like, it's like, yo, you want the funk, but it's like, yo, now the funk is this dope thing that actually is causing good.
Now you have to deal with the fact that even if you don't fucking like anything that I fucking do, people are still gonna fucking pay me fucking for me doing me, bro.
Exactly, and you're still putting something positive out, and that's the whole fucking point.
There's no negativity behind me. It's only my art, bro. And I be with the Buddhists, bro. I be talking about Buddhist shit, bro. What you want, homie? I mean, it might not always sound like that because where I come from. But that's what I mean. That's my intention.
Yeah, you can. That's the thing. I think that's something that's going to resonate through this podcast is your authenticity of that. And it's like how real you are about that. You know, like people are going to feel you. And that's for damn sure. We're about to run out of time here. So let's wrap this up. And this is exactly why I wanted you on. Like, you know, you see what I'm saying? Like the magic that came out of this, that's the fucking point, is like, no matter where you're at, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep going. There are people like you out there. I never fucking looked up to anybody because I didn't fucking like anybody that was around to look up to. And it's like, yo, nobody else all the adults are being adults. And I'm like, don't, like, no. Be a real motherfucker. I tell my kids the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the point. And we're telling the truth here. So, like, I appreciate you. I appreciate you opening up. I appreciate you sharing. I appreciate your time. Element 94, LMNT.94.
Yeah, what it is, you know what I'm saying? You see what it is.
Instagram, all fucking wherever, .com, all of that.
Mm-hmm. You'll find us, dude. If you look, you'll find it. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yep. Look for the glowing smiles around at the nightclubs as soon as they start opening up again. And all around town and shit. Hey. So on that note, let's wrap this up. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you for tuning in. Much love. Peace. Hey.